Stampers, and thanks for joining me today. Today we are going to be creating this super cool card using a very neat and surprisingly simple pinwheel technique. You are just going to flip over this. It is so stinking cool. This sample will be great for Christmas, but this technique could be used for anything. My original idea came from my friend April Lopez. This was a gorgeous, gorgeous card that she made for a shoebox swap that we did, and I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to show you how to do it. Let's get started. So I'll be using Stampin' Up's Deck the Halls Designer Series paper. This is in the 2010 Holiday Mini Catalog. I'm going to take this piece and we'll be using both sides of it today. I love that this technique showcases both sides of the paper because I always feel bad for the side that you have to put down. So you need 8 1 1/4 inch squares, which you can either punch out with a 1 1/4 inch square punch or using a paper cutter, and you'll need 2, 1 with a fancy design and 1 semi-solid, so you can stamp these and use a solid color or use designer paper. And we want 2 2.5 inch squares. Using snail adhesive, I'm going to attach the 2 2.5 inch squares together so they look like this. And then I'm putting snail on one side of my square and place it in that first triangle. And then I'm going to take the alternate color, place that right on top in the next triangle. Snail one side, place on top for the next triangle. And we'll go all the way around just like this. When I get to my last one, I've lifted up my first one a little bit because that one's going to go on top, but it needs to go underneath the first one we placed. That's it. That's all there is to this. Was that super cool? I love it. It is so awesome. Can you believe how easy that was? Next I'll be taking a brand new ribbon punch. I'm going to slide in our strip of chocolate chip so it's about halfway in the middle, maybe slightly more. And then I'm going to push, and I never even have to lift this punch off the ground. And then when I pull it out the other side, I don't want to pull it out too far. I'm going to line up the template on the front, and again, push, pull it through, make sure our center dots and the scallop are lined up, and push till you go all the way through. And when you're done, it looks just like a ribbon. Isn't that awesome? And look, all your little dots stay in one place. Easy cleanup. So we're going to place that towards the bottom of our Very Vanilla panel. And the Very Vanilla will layer on chocolate chip and then on our cherry cobbler panel. Using some snail, we'll put our pinwheel in. Oh, if that just isn't the coolest thing ever. I drew our Merry Christmas from the Come to Bethlehem stamp set because I absolutely love this stamp set and I love the script of the words. Stamp them in chocolate chip on Very Vanilla. Now I'm punching this out using the word window punch and it just barely fits. So I just want to line that up good, punch it out. I am going to layer that on a cherry cobbler piece shaped from the Modern Label Punch. Next we'll be taking the 2-step bird punch from Stampin' Up. I love this. I want the bird and the wing from Very Vanilla and 2 of these leaf sections. We'll take some chocolate chip ink and a Stampin' sponge and sponge the edge of the bird and the wing. Taking some Stampin' Up mini glue dots and we're going to stick this branch right to the mini glue dot and then right underneath the bird. And then using some Stampin' Up dimensionals, we'll attach the bird wing to the bird. And then we'll use the dimensionals to attach both the bird to the project and the words in the center to give them a little pop. Isn't that absolutely amazing? Absolutely love, love, love this card. Thanks again to April for this awesome technique. Be sure to visit my blog for tons more techniques, tutorials, and Stampin' Up ideas. Thanks for joining me today.